Are you frustrated with your life? Is work just too much? Money a problem and romance a non-event? Most of us want it all, but it's never an easy ride. And how do you know if you're getting it all right? Well, perhaps the answer lies closer to home. The front of your house, the colour of your walls, even where you place your bed, all can influence your wealth, health and happiness. Which should be good news for Kirsty, whose life is not all she wants it to be.
My home, I love my home, my pride and joy. My work is fine. It's my love life that I need major help with.
Cue Davina Mackail, who uses the principles of feng shui to improve people's lives. She believes that putting the right thing in the right place will bring about big life changes. But strong-willed Kirsty does not believe in the powers of feng shui, so for Davina she'll be a tough nut to crack.
I know nothing about Kirsty, except apparently she's lived here 4 years, although you wouldn't tell that from the front of this house. She's definitely holding herself back in life, meanwhile letting anyone in. She's got a problem with her career and generally looks a bit shabby and unkempt. Immediately, this clutter, not very welcoming, can't really get in here, can we? Oh, that lampshade. I feel like I'm being attacked. And that hallway, opportunities rushing straight out the door. Wow, great space. Immediately a problem, though. Relationships, love life, down the tubes, I'd say, terminal singledom. And if this person wanted children, well, they'd have to think about sorting something out there. Yep, definitely problems with the love life again, and oh my goodness, what are the state of her relationships? A pile of old dirty fag butts. She's certainly turned her back on the world, and maybe there's to be able to do a bit of self-development. And as for this hallway, well, it's frankly quite depressing. I would imagine she suffers from black moods, anxiety attacks. Nice bed though, I'm just saying. Oh, God help. Clutter, can't open the door. Junk all over here. How on earth does she get ready in the morning? Where on earth's the room for a man in her life, eh? Well, there's certainly no room for him to wear any shoes, is there? You have a look at this. Yeah, I would imagine Kirsty's also maybe got some foot or lower leg problems if she sleeps on this side of the bed. So maybe that crack in the window. And not exactly balanced or harmonious at all.
So that's Kirsty's love life down the tubes then. But as yet, Davina hasn't met her, so has she read her house right?
There are three main issues that I can see from this house. There is definitely issues with relationships. There are issues with career and some health stuff. I asked you to draw a floor plan for me. Now, this really does pinpoint the relationship issue in the fact that although your focus is on work to the point where relationships have rather gone down the pan.
That's true.
It is actually your internal focus is on relationships, because if you notice just intuitively how you've drawn this floor plan, actually the relationship area, which is here, and I'll show you how I know that in a moment, is actually very small, but you've made it twice as big.
That's really funny. Okay.
It's the missing area, so that is empty. So it's like, I'm telling the world this is empty and I want something to fill it. It's a bit like the metaphor of this tied back gate.
Is it welcoming?
Yes, it is welcoming, but in a very indiscriminate manner. I mean, you can let any old riffraff in.
This is true. I just want someone to go with my decor, which is all muted farrow and ball mushroom.
Bit like your relationships then, I'd say.
The new look bedroom may not be exactly what Kirsty would have chosen, but it should trigger romance. Davina has cleared space for a new love interest, introduced pairing imagery with the matching side tables, and some passionate colours should have the desired effect. Davina gives it 1 month for results to start to show. In the meantime, Kirsty has some homework in the rest of the house to speed up the process.
Kirsty, you've done a great job, made great progress so far, but there's more to do. You have to go through and clear all the junk. You've got to make space for that man to come in.
Okay.
But I want you to be honest with yourself, because you do have an issue with letting go of stuff. That bookcase upstairs.
Yes.
If you could, replace it with something smaller and get all the books sorted out, because again, it's blocking your health, it's blocking your energy. One of the things we've got to discuss is this lampshade.
I love that. That's not going.
Could we move it?
No. Does it I mean, can't we compromise on that?
Yeah, we can put it at the top of the stairs.
That's not a compromise.
Well, you can see it. It would work really well there. If you had it there, it would keep your wealth in your house. It's like these coats. We need to find somewhere else for these coats. Because again, it's just not welcoming when people come in. You're not bringing new people into your life this way.
Okay.
You know what you need to change.
Look, I'll
I'm
try
gonna
and
leave it with
I'll
you.
try and do it for a week or so.
Good.
It's day after Davina has been round to my house. And I just feel like someone has reversed back and forth over me in a JCB. I feel so exhausted.
But she has found the energy to get on with some of the jobs set by Davina, including the mammoth task of clearing her wardrobes. She's even managed to replace the broken window pane. Repairing the window seems to have done the trick.
My foot, I think, definitely feels better. I mean, I feel like a complete idiot saying this, and it's obviously I've got psychosomatic problems, but I would probably say within 3 days of her being here.
With her newfound enthusiasm, she's even rebuilding her wall, which wasn't on the agenda, but in feng shui terms, the front of your house reflects your outside appearance to the world.
Funnily enough, I do feel a bit better for it. I'm taking it quite seriously, actually. Why not? Why not? Davina, it's Kirsty. Those side tables you left me with are absolutely horrible and I couldn't live with them. But I have seen something I quite like, but it's not identical to the one I've already got. Does that matter?
Well, it sounds pretty good. As long as it gives you a feeling of balance, you felt it was balanced enough. It doesn't have to be identical. That sounds fine to me.
I've looked at a couple of cushions. Is aubergine all right?
Yeah, aubergine's okay. It's the sort of denser end of passion, but I'll let you get away with that.
All right. Well, look, I'll see you in a few weeks.
So, having made considerable change to her home, it's time to find out if it has indeed made any change to her life.
Oh, could be a good transformation in here. Kirsty, hi, good to see you again.
And you?
I noticed you've decided to keep all the riffraff out of your house in
Do you
future,
like
haven't
it?
you? You've worked so hard.
I have. I hope you're pleased with me.
Gorgeous window box. The only thing, if you wanted to make it even better, need a latch on that gate,
Okay.
just to make you feel more secure at home and get those cracks filled. Were you planning to?
Yes, I was.
God, I can't wait to see inside. It's exciting. Oh my goodness! Now look at that light.
Do you
Now
like
that's
it?
Fabulous. I think it works.